What's not to like about a skill saw running, right? Here we are in this beautiful neighborhood, kind of middle of downtown, Kensington area. This client had a very specific request. He wanted somewhat of a man cave. So I'll talk you through a little bit about that. But it's just essentially a fairly standard garage, but we've got an overhead door going into the back patio. The back patio is going to be a phase 2 project, really fun. But just a simple little point of reference here for those of you thinking of building a garage. We reverse engineered this so we didn't need a development permit. So we have maximum height here. We dropped our truss height a bit, and we maximize the size. So this is the largest footprint, the highest ceiling we could possibly get to keep us inside of the building permit. The moment it moves beyond that, there's a secondary suite up here. Of course, that would be a full-on development permit. But we'll follow. We'll kind of take you through a walkthrough. Here we are inside the garage. I just want to point out a couple of things. So first of all, we have a treated bottom plate. That's required on top of concrete, so it's a pressure treated plate. You'll notice everything here is 2 foot on center. You may or may not know this, but that's the new 936 energy code, which was, well, it's new-ish, 2019, where garages now need an R20 wall with a 2x6 at 24 on center. It used to be 16 on center, 2x4. So those are some of the things that have changed in the last few years, but it just allows for better conservation and heat conservation, of course, energy efficiency. The other thing I just want to mention too is that the overhead doors, if you look at the height of these overhead doors, I have an 8-foot reach. That's a 9-foot overhead, custom overhead door. The client wanted that. But then walking through here, we've got a walk-through kind of a man cave idea. So the idea is this whole backyard is all going to be patio, and that's going to be phase 2. So we're setting this up for success, so we can have a party in here, have his custom car in here, have some buddies over and check out the garage. It's going to be a man cave, really cool man cave. But the overhead door is going to allow this transfer of you know back and forth, enjoy a party and so forth.